Foodborne Outbreak at Sci-Fi Conference in Richmond, November 7 to 8. The four characters are Judy, Anna, Jamie, aka Dr. Salmonellosis, and Superman Tom. On Wednesday, November 8, 2017 at 8 a.m. the other morning, Anna made a phone call to the EHO Judy because she was not feeling well after attending the conference. Her friends also got sick as well. Judy asked Anna questions such as the type of symptoms she experienced, how long those symptoms lasted, food history, and occupation. These are her responses. She recalled eating fruit, chicken, cheese, and salmon. Anna also said she stayed in the bathroom over the past few hours and kept throwing up into the toilet, which was the worst feeling she ever experienced in her entire life. It lasted for the past 1 day. Judy is concerned about Anna's well-being and will get back to her. So far, more than 20 people were admitted to the hospital since November 7 with similar symptoms as Anna. This was endless. Therefore, Judy immediately called the MHO Jamie to let him know that the hospital reported more than 20 cases of GI illness from people who attended the conference. Jamie said it sounded like an outbreak, and he will notify labs for incoming samples, and he will form an outbreak investigation team. After, Judy went to the hospital to interview patients in order to do a case control study. It is important to find out what the causative agent could be. At the hospital, Judy collected data on the type and the onset of symptoms. These are the results she collected. The main results are vomiting, diarrhea, nausea, and abdominal cramps. These symptoms develop 1 to 10 hours after dinner time. The case definition is formed. Anyone who attended the Sci-Fi conference who exhibited symptoms such as fever and diarrhea within 24 hours. Possible pathogens that could contribute to the outbreak are Staph aureus, Salmonella, Bacillus cereus, and norovirus. An outbreak investigation was formed into two groups. One group collected stool and food samples from patients, and the other group interviewed patients to find out which food is responsible. Stool samples are shipped to BC CDC, and they tested positive for Staph aureus. Judy visited Yummy Chef's restaurant to ask Tom what he served for the conference. He served chicken salad, beans and tomatoes, salmon, roast beef, chicken breast, and fruit and cheese. A survey was distributed to people who attended the conference. Questions include the onset of symptoms, the type of symptoms experienced, age and gender, food history, and occupation. These were the results. A total of 132 people who attended the conference and were ill were interviewed. The most common symptoms are highlighted in yellow. These are the number of food poisoning cases that occurred based on symptoms of onset between November 7 to 8. Once the surveys were collected, an attack rate table was created. Chicken salad had the highest risk ratio, making it the likely culprit. The chicken salad was sent to the lab, and the results tested positive for Staph aureus in both the stool samples and the chicken salad. A confirmed case definition was established, and anyone who attended the Sci-Fi conference and ate the chicken salad and showed symptoms such as vomiting and diarrhea. These samples tested positive for Staph aureus. The follow-up investigation was conducted by the team, where they found that Tom did not follow personal hygiene and food safe practices. Now we know that the outbreak is related to the chicken salad. The findings are communicated to those affected through Vancouver Sun, radio, social media, and telephone. The public should know that Staph aureus occurs due to contamination of the food and temperature abuse of the food, which promotes the growth of the enterotoxin. Meanwhile, Judy followed up with the restaurant owner Tom, which included control measures, such as issuing a restaurant closure, reviewing HACCP and food safety plans, going over personal hygiene practices, and temperature logs. Tom was confident that he can resolve all those issues. The findings from this data can hopefully be extrapolated for dealing with problems, such as temperature abuse in future outbreaks. This concludes the entire investigation.